What is
All
up,
right.
everybody? I'm Freya, and today I am joined by Davey from Space Station Gaming. So, Davey, you're pretty new to the roster. How did you come about the opportunity to join up with Space Station?
Well, I had their general manager slash. He does a whole bunch of stuff for the team, but his name's Sean Unit. I had him. I was in contact with him because I had been previously talking to him when I was with the Envy roster about signing with them before they decided to sign with Envy. So I had already been in contact with him. So when he approached me saying that they were looking to make changes and they needed an in-game leader to take over their team, they have a bunch of young players, and he sort of gave me like a really good sales pitch, and I just decided that was the right move.
Nice. So what is the setup for the team at the moment? Are you guys boot camping, or are you planning on boot camping?
Yeah, we're definitely planning on boot camping. The problem is we just have so many matches. Like, we always have stuff. We have qualifiers, online games, like for the next however many weeks in a row. Like, before our qualifier that we just played yesterday, we had, I think, 1 day of practice between all the other stuff that was going on. So, yeah, we definitely want to. We definitely plan to. We're just not sure when we're going to get the opportunity to right now.
So has it been quite hard for you as the new in-game leader to kind of come into the team and find time to sort of fix all the issues you faced?
Yeah, well, we haven't had any time to really fix anything yet. Like, we have like one map in our map pool that we've actually like gone over and are like somewhat practiced on. So yeah, we haven't had any time yet, but that's gonna come. We have however many months now to just really iron everything out.
So it's been a little bit of a struggle for Space Station so far in ECS. I know that you haven't actually, as we're talking, you haven't actually played a game, I believe, in the ECS league with them as of yet. But as somebody coming in from the outside, can you see any of the issues they've been facing? Is there anything you kind of want to start working on?
Well, yeah, a lot of the issues is that they're just a bunch of really young players. They don't have any experience at the ECS level, at the pro level. So when you don't have that experience, you make there's a lot of small mistakes that get made that you don't realize until you've had that experience. So I think what we just have to make sure that we're hammering home on those little things to get fixed, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I just wanted to pick up on that because Snakes, he's only 16, Grim is only 17. They're, like, as you said, they're super young players. But do you think there can be an advantage in that, that they're not necessarily so stuck in their way, and as an in-game leader, you can kind of adapt them a little bit more?
No, that's what's great about it. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to come This is one of the main reasons why I wanted to come in-game leading this team, is because, they're all like super eager to like learn and listen and get better, and they all have just so much like motivation and drive that, yeah, for sure that's a huge factor. Like, what they lack in experience, they're definitely trying to make up for in their willingness to learn.
So this is the first time that you're back in the North American division of ECS since season 3. How does it feel to be back playing in the league?
Oh, it feels good. You always want to play at the highest levels you can. So any of the pro leagues, any of the big tournaments, like, you always want to play at the highest level you can. So of course it feels good.
So just going back to what you were saying about sort of the team issues and how you're going to rectify that and try and, because I believe currently you're in the relegation zone for ECS, but there's a chance that you could push up and make it so that you can come back next season. What are some of the other things you're going to be focusing on in particular?
Well, we just have to focus on playing each game at a time. You can't, when you're in the situation we're in, I came into the team, like you said, we're already in the relegation zone. You can't look at it as we need to win X amount of games and then this team needs to win X amount of, like, you can't do it like that. You just need to play every game. You have to try to win every game and play each game just on its own, one at a time.
So at the same time you were added to Space Station, Odorous was also added to the roster. How is he integrated into the team, and does he bring any particular skills or qualities?
Yeah, the one thing that he really brings to the team is, well, obviously he's a great opper, but besides that, his attitude is like always like a really like positive, let's even when you're down, if you're down by a lot, he still is always like the same, like he's like really just always like at the same level. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just he never like gets down on himself, really. Like, he's so confident in himself, which you have to be if you're an opper. Like, oppers are weirdos. Like, they can take so much pain in the game. Like, they can have like 7 rounds where they don't get an op, they get flashbacks, smoked off, and then the next round to buy it again and try and do the same thing again. Like, you have to kind of be a weirdo. So that's so I like having him in the team for sure.
Do you think that kind of rubs off on the rest of the team? Do you think he tries to
hope
kind of
so.
bring up? Yeah, I guess you probably you don't have much
I hope
experience,
it does.
you
Yeah, that was the idea anyway. So I hope it does.
And just talking about Space Station a little bit as an org, they're relatively new to the Counter-Strike scene. How has that been as a player? Do you feel like you've been able to bring certain qualities to the organization as well?
Well, I mean, I hope so. Like, I think that I have a lot of experience with different orgs over the years, and I think that they've done a great job. You can tell that they're really like dedicated. Like they really want to make the team better, and they're really dedicated to the team. So, no, it's awesome to have them here, and I hope they stay for a long time.
Now, we've seen a rise in North American Counter-Strike talent over the years, with Cloud9 being the first North American team to win a major earlier this year. How has the visibility of the region impacted on your own experience as a player?
I'm not sure. Like, I know, like, that was like a good thing for the North American scene to show that North America is a scene that you'd want to invest in. But I don't know the exact direct results that's had on me, to be honest. I can imagine it's positive, but I'm not totally sure.
So what do you think of the current NA scene at the moment, and what do you see for the future of the region?
Well, I think it's the strongest it's ever been, mostly because it's not even really the North American scene right now. It's the world scene, right? We have teams from all over the world playing in the North American scene. So it's the strongest it's ever been. We have so much diversity in the scene, so many new players, so many new play styles. It's definitely the strongest it's ever been, and I think it's only going to continue to get stronger.
Obviously, it's been quite turbulent recently for European teams, which we haven't really seen very often. It's only really been Astralis that have been staying on top. Do you see any teams in NA that have the potential to become an Astralis-like figurehead?
It'd be a big yikes to say anybody has the potential to become the Astralis right now, because they are just dominating every single team they play against. But yeah, I can't even think of somebody being as good as Astralis right now. I can't even think of Astralis being as good as Astralis right now. So there's definitely teams in North America that could become world number ones. Liquid's like right there. They're right there on the cusp. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to be as good as Astralis is right now.
Looking to the future, what are your personal goals for the rest of 2018?
For the rest of 2018, the personal goals is to make sure that we have a really solid map pool, to make sure that we are going into all of our games feeling comfortable, feeling prepared, and feeling like everybody knows what the game plan is. I want everybody on the team to have the style of play down. If everybody on the team feels comfortable with the style of play, knows what the game plan is, and we have a solid map pool, if by the end of 2018 we can have that, then by the end of 2018 we'll be winning games. So I think you focus on all of that, and then wins come with it.
Cool. Thank you so much for your time, Davey,
No
and
problem.
good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the video. You got this far. You see me, so you must have enjoyed it. And we have more for you, because you check it out over here, over there, videos everywhere.